up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. So I love to find hidden gems. I love to find products that no one's talking about because I get so tired of hearing about the same products over and over again. So I came across this cream foundation on Amazon randomly, and the pictures that people were posting, like their skin looked phenomenal, and it was just 5-star after 5-star, and people talking about how this is the best foundation. It's the most full coverage foundation. It covers everything. What's up? So I'm currently editing the video, and I was taking screenshots of the reviews, and I didn't realize it at the time of filming, but a lot of the hype rave reviews are from 2014, 2016. My bad. It does look like it went viral maybe in 2016 because I saw some reviews saying that Wayne Goss talked about it in a video. So I may be just a tad bit late on the train. So this is the Mehron Celebre HD Pro Cream Foundation. So yeah, this is around $16 on Amazon. It's $13.95 on the Mehron website, and it is $11.95 on the Camera Ready Cosmetics website. The shade range of this foundation is phenomenal, especially if you have an olive skin tone. It's so hard to find olive undertone foundations. I don't know why, but these brands just don't know how to do it. So I got full different shades to show you, so you can just see in the flesh what they look like, because I feel like you can't really find a whole lot of swatches and pictures and stuff online like when you Google. I'm acne prone. As you can see, I've got a lot to cover up today, so we're really going to test out the full coverage. Is this the best cream foundation on the market that like no one knows about? We shall see. Let's do it. It says deliver satin smooth, non-greasy, buildable coverage for all skin types. Its unique formula can be customized for sheer or full coverage, all while leaving the skin looking naturally flawless. This refined oil and fragrance-free formula contains the powerful antioxidants of pomegranate and vitamin E, combined with aloe vera to help soothe the skin. It's got 25 shades. So in order from light to darkest, I have the shades Light 3, Light 4, Light Olive, and Light Medium Olive. I'm going to show you side by side what each one looks like just as a comparison. So here's Light 3 and here's Light 4 since they're right next to each other. So yeah, there actually is a jump. Like there's a pretty big depth difference between 3 and 4. There we go. So here's Light 3, here's Light 4, and here's Light Olive, and here's Light Medium Olive. So yeah, I will say this one isn't too much of a jump. I feel like this one is a little more yellow undertoned than this one, which is a tad bit more neutral of like an olive, but yeah. And then just for kicks and giggles, here's Light 3 and Light Olive, just so you can see the difference in the undertones right there. So yeah, Light 3, Light Olive, Light 3, Light 4, Light Olive, and Light Medium Olive. See, I'm gonna go ahead and take these off and re-moisturize right there. And I'm gonna go into Light Medium Olive. I'm gonna do a sponge on this side and a brush on the other. I primed it with a little bit of product here. I'm gonna go in and just bounce this out. I don't like to use primer when I'm testing a new foundation, so yeah, it's just skincare today. So yeah, it's melting on and blending out so easily. Like it just sinks right into my skin, and this color, undetectable. Like it literally looks like my skin tone in a jar. Yeah, there's what one layer looks like. So pretty close to full coverage. I mean, I can't see some of my bumps underneath, but just a little bit of layering will cover that up. So yeah, I'm having no blending issues whatsoever. It is completely unifying with my skin, and you can see side by side, like it's got some pigment to it. So yeah, here's what it looks like up close. So I wouldn't say it looks like I'm not wearing anything. Like, it definitely does look like makeup. And my pores don't necessarily look blurred or anything, which it doesn't claim to, so I can't really hold that against it. But I will say I think that using a pore filling primer or like a blurring primer underneath would make it look a lot better for me. I will say it's already settling into some of my lines, like in between my eyebrows, around my parentheses, like around my cheek right here. And just on my forehead in general, it looks kind of liney in some areas. So maybe that will go away after using powder and stuff. Like maybe it's just one of those that for me I have to use powder. I feel like I'm pretty well moisturized today. Like I've got a hydrating serum, I've got a hydrating sunscreen, I use an exfoliating acid underneath, so I feel like my skin is pretty properly prepped. I'm gonna use a brush on the other side to see if it looks better. So I'm gonna use this Sephora, I think it's called the Makeup Match or Match Made collection or whatever. It's just the foundation brush. It's just a round topped like dome kabuki style brush. Okay, so it's laying it down. Wow. Okay, that laid it down. It's definitely a lot faster with the brush. Like it's just, like I'm not gonna have to layer this up. That was full coverage with literally one layer. I'm not even done blending. So yeah, there's what one layer looks like with this brush. So I think that's an improvement. I will say there's a little spot right here where it's not wanting to blend out. Like it's just kind of like caked up right there. Ooh, it's sitting on my chin weird. What the heck? I didn't see this the other day. It's so weird because on one hand it has like a really pretty glowy kind of finish. Like it's not super glowy, but there's some like natural luminosity coming from it. And on the other hand, it looks kind of dry in certain areas. Like I don't know. My forehead, why does my forehead look so textured? It definitely is settling into my 11 marks up here, which pretty soon into the day for it to be doing that. So now I don't really know how I feel about it because it's kind of throwing me a curveball. So it just hit 246, but I'm gonna say 240 for our check-in time just because I've been talking for a while. So we're just gonna say 240. So for under my eyes, I think I'm gonna use it as a concealer. So let's go into Light 3 because this is meant to be used as your all-in-one product, like your foundation, your concealer, your bronzer, your contour, everything. I am really impressed by how fast it blends in. Like it just completely sinks in. As soon as you touch your tool to the product, it just completely melts. So going back into Light Medium Olive, and let's just mix it in just a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely a better match. So yeah, a little mix in of Light 3 and Light Medium Olive. Perfection. Yeah, there's what my face looks like with foundation and concealer. So I'm gonna go off camera and finish up the rest of my face. I'm gonna use the setting spray because I always use the setting spray. I'm really gonna try to give this a run for its money, like really try to do it justice. So I'm gonna go off camera and do the rest of my face. I'll come back and we'll see how it looks. Remember, 240 for our check-in time. Okay, so real quick, I want to show you guys what it looked like before I used setting powder. So right after I got done, I did go into some ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist just to kind of hydrate things a little bit, hoping that it would eliminate the patchiness and dry looks. So I do look very glowy, a lot more lifelike, I guess you could say. I will say though, I still see some of that patchy, spackled texture up there on my forehead and on my chin, so I'm kind of worried what it's going to do once I applied powder. Also, my under eyes are creasing and it is settling pretty bad so far. Let's go ahead and do some setting powder. I'm going to use one that I trust. I know how it works. It works very, very well for me, so let's do it. But yeah, there's what it looks like, just my T-zone and my under eyes set with some powder. I didn't do down here or like on my temples up here. I'm just going to leave that be. So I'm going to go into the Milani Make It Last setting spray because this is a tried and true. It works well with pretty much everything. If it doesn't work well with this, it ain't gonna work well at all. So here's what it looks like after it's dry. So yeah, still a very natural satin kind of finish. It's a very natural amount of glow. It doesn't look greasy or oily or anything like that. Overall, it does look pretty good, especially on camera. I feel like this is a very good camera ready kind of foundation. I am seeing some lines and stuff right here along my parentheses, but I mean, it's not major, and hopefully, like I said, it kind of fades away throughout the day. It definitely doesn't look like I'm not wearing anything. Like, it doesn't look super thin or lightweight on the skin. It feels lightweight though. I think my favorite part right now about this foundation is the coverage. Like, it is so pigmented and high coverage right out the gate. It's really weird living in a time where the trend is super light coverage, skin tints, and you know, the Hailey Bieber, like, oh, just a little dot of concealer here. We're done. But let's see how this wears. So I'll see you guys this evening. We're back. I am not high, nor have I been crying. My eyes are red and teary because my husband just fried some chicken and the smoke is just bombarding our house and I cannot breathe nor blink. It is now 10:33 p.m. What was our check-in time? Was it 2:40? So yeah, I've had a bit of a different experience today than the other days of wearing the foundation. Number one, it feels kind of heavy. It does feel a little suffocating in my T-zone in particular. My cheek products didn't hold up for shit, and that started happening after about 4 or 5 hours of wear. Coverage around my acne spots is completely faded off. Like, the full coverage aspect is no more, and along with that, I've also developed even more acne throughout the day. Like, I'm really not happy with my chin. Like, my chin looks like I just took some spackle paint and just decided to go ham on it. Surprisingly, my forehead, which was the biggest issue earlier, actually is what looks the best right now. I'm going to contribute this to just having a bad skin day. Like, I'm just going to chalk it up as just a bad day because I don't know, it's fickle though. What's up? So kind of an impromptu update for you guys. I didn't plan on doing this, but let's make this as helpful as we possibly can. So yeah, this is a new day and I've been wearing it for about 8 hours at this point. So I think I've finally reached my conclusion. So today I used a primer that I really trust. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1. It just seems to make everything that I wear with it last really well, as well as the Hard Candy Chilling Wonder Loose Powder, which is my favorite setting powder, and the Revlon Color Stay Lock setting spray, which is one of my favorite setting sprays. So I really have given it a fair shot. I gotta say, I'm not that impressed. I get really bad wear with this, and it's not a matter of it making me greasy or shiny. I don't get oily whatsoever. Actually, I stay pretty matte with this. Like, it's actually like a natural soft matte finish whenever you use setting powder. And honestly, I think that's kind of one of the things that I don't like about it. There's just something about this that doesn't flatter my skin. It just looks very lifeless, very flat, very dull. And I've noticed that all throughout the day, like right up to, I would say, within an hour of putting it on. I'm seeing all my acne and my dark spots, my hyperpigmentation, like everything that I covered earlier. There's a complete erasure of my cheek products pretty much. There's a little bit left over towards the back of my hairline, but not enough to write home about. This is just caking around my textured spots, like my little scabby blemishes, and it's just making them look super dry and more noticeable. And I don't think 8 hours is a very long wear day, so this started happening to me a lot sooner than this, like several hours ago, so that just doesn't impress me very much. I'm gonna say that it's got potential. I mean, there's clearly a lot of people that this works for, and this is a mega bars kind of product, so it's supposed to work for all skin types, but I'm just not one of them apparently. Okay, I'm back again. I do want to point out that I feel like a lot of foundations don't wear the best on me anymore because of my acne. I've been saying that I feel like my acne just melts down and breaks through and fades makeup so fast. Like, I don't know if it's a matter of the oil in the blemishes or what. I don't know what it is, but it really does make my foundation melt down so fast opposed to when I don't have acne and blemishes. I've actually come up with a little hack, like a little technique that has improved the wear of every foundation. I've not done the video about it yet. I will be doing it today, so it probably will be coming up in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. Like, make sure you have me on notifications and all that stuff so you can see when it comes out. But it improves the wear of every foundation by hours. So I would like to revisit the Mehron foundation to see if doing that new little hack improves the wear of it too. So yeah, back to the video. Take reviews with a grain of salt because you really don't know how something's gonna work. Like, someone could have the worst experience in the world and it could be your favorite product ever. This is just to give you some direction. So if you enjoy videos like this where we talk about things that's not mainstream, just things that I randomly come across on Amazon, then give it a big old thumbs up. Here's a couple more things for you to check out next. Here are a couple of videos that I recently did where I tried other foundations from Amazon, so they might tickle your fancy. Subscribe if you're not already, and turn the notification on to always see my stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.